Well, hello, check out the Rileys. The problem is you're on my other channel. I have, I'm going to put a link over there. Give me a minute here and I'll run a link to my main channel. All right, here we go. I will post it and to my main channel. Copy. Here we go. Click on this link and it'll take you to my main YouTube channel. I just fired both up because I've just fired up my other channel, and I kind of trying to steer people over here now. I got to do a lot more live streaming on this channel now because this is my monetized channel. So if you're out there, head over to that channel. Hello, Jim's Landscaping LLC #1. Thanks for coming over. Got my dog here, my buddy. We gotta come here and beg. There you are. Yeah, I fired this channel about 6 days ago. I didn't say I got monetized in 6 days, but I've had this channel, but it's been private, and I had to fire it back up because otherwise I'm going to lose it. So that's why you're here. That's why it's back on. I'm actually at 1,502 subscribers right now. And I tell you right now, I just can't stand odd numbers. I really can't. See here, was it YouTube done for my monetization? Probably limited. Nope, still on. Which means ads will be running. Because I always put ads in my live stream. I'm sorry, guys. So you got a wrench. Check out the Rileys if you wanna. Okay. Yeah. The other one is my travel channel, and this is my drone channel. So check out the Rileys. We got Jim's Landscaping in there. If you like, you can put your link down so that he could connect with you. And Jim, you can put your link down so he can connect with you. It says I got 5 total. I got 4 on my main channel right now and 1 on the other channel still. So. But we're done eating for now, Byron. Sorry. Taking a break. I can't eat and do this. It's not proper. There we go. Yeah, so this is my official main channel. What I've been doing is I'm multi-streaming. I'm live streaming into both of my channels right now. I can actually do both of these channels, plus I can live stream into Facebook if I want. So, not to confuse people, I tend just to do the 2 channels right now because I'm trying to get watch hours for that channel as well. And when I do this, I get watch hours for that channel, plus I'm getting them for here. So this one here, I just got to maintain. And according to YouTube, I'm doing really well with my analytics for this channel. I was, if I hadn't have fired it up when I did, I would have lost my monetization. That's how close I was. So it's all in the green now. Good to go. I got money sitting in there now from super chats and everything else that people give me, plus revenue from the videos that are my latest videos. So I got all that stuff sitting there now. So the only thing I ask if I do panels on this channel is we do definitely this as well as my other one. We have to watch our language. That's a big thing because I can't have profanity on here. That's part of my YouTube checklist. And plus the fact that I have a 13-year-old young lady and her mother that come in here occasionally. And so I got to run this. I run my streams PG basically, but most everybody that knows me knows I do that because you'll never hear me say a cuss word unless I really, really get fired up about something. But I tend to try to be respectful to everybody. I do that. I do that. I try to be respectful to everybody that's in here. I mean, everybody is these. You're all good people, and that's how we want to keep it. So, in order to keep it that way, I don't discuss politics, religion, anything like that. We definitely can't discuss what's going on in the world right now. You know what I'm talking about, because YouTube doesn't like that. So, because sensitive matters, they call that. So, if I was to sit here and talk about that, what's going on in the world, that's considered a sensitive matter, and they wouldn't monetize my live stream. So that's just things we got to be careful of. Everybody does live streams, you know. They don't want you discussing something you don't know about, basically, which I know very little about that stuff. Other than there's a lot, I lost some family members from it, but that's for another live stream. So hello, Christopher C. You must be on the other channel, Chris. Oh, there you are. No, you're not. I'm on the main one, Chris. Hey, Sunny's here. She didn't scare me today. I've been watching for her. Sunny's got it. Holy crap. She's a member of my channel. I just noticed that. When did you do that? Or you been a member a while? I got to go through. I'm trying to figure out where I can see all the members on my channel, because I need to go there and get everybody's names. I get them wrote down, because I'm going to do a video thanking each and every one of you. But I just got to go into my members page and find out where I can find my list of members, and so I can get all you guys, give you a special shout out, and those that have content. Sunny, what I may do is this shout out video. It's actually going to be a video. I'm going to take possibly a picture from one of your videos. I just each one of your videos, if that's okay. I'm not going to take the video. I'm going to snip a picture off it so that I can incorporate pictures of each one of you into the video. So to thank everybody for being a member, I think that's the best way to do it. I can tell everybody here that I'm going to bring up their channels, in which I would, and stuff like that. But it gets down to, I know I had videos made of me when at other channels, and I thought that was really cool that they did that and mentioned my name. So, you know, that's what I want to try to do. There he is, Mr. King of Hearts, man. Thank you very much for the membership, Mr. King of Hearts. You're the man. Thanks for coming in. I got a new member, everybody, and it's Mr. King of Hearts. I tell you what, this guy's got a heart. There he is. If you guys don't have Mr. King of Hearts, please, I'm not doing this because he become a member, which I greatly appreciate. I definitely do. Everybody that wants to do this in these economic times, I really appreciate that. But because he's got a heart, man. This guy's got a heart bigger than his body. That's all I can say. He loves his son. He's a kind guy. He does shout out. He's the one that inspires me to do these. I want to do some of these shout out videos because he's all heart. He really is. He's a super nice guy. So if anybody don't have Mr. King of Hearts, and Mr. King of Hearts, can you please put your link in the chat so everybody here can connect with you as well? I greatly appreciate it. I know there's maybe some people that don't have him in here. He just became monetized here. I've been monetized now for almost a year now on this channel, but he just became monetized, I think 3 weeks ago, something like that. So he's new to the monetization community. So if you guys can, definitely connect with Mr. King of Hearts. He lives up to his Oh, you don't. Oh, you don't have a jacket. Oh, because you're a member. I thought I gave you one. Hold on, Mr. King of Hearts. I want to give you a jacket. There you go. There you go. You got a jacket now. He lives up to his name, channel name, guys. So please, thank you, Lewis Fuller. I appreciate it, my friend. You got a Mr. King of Hearts is originally from my other channel. I fired this channel back up because I decided to. Yeah, today it's a rain jacket up here. It's been raining all night and it's still raining. And our house up north where we're at, we got snow up there. It's snowing up there. Thank you, Sonny. You're a sweetheart. Lewis Fuller. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, make sure you like the stream, especially on my. I'm running like it on both channels because if you're on both watching me, I can see the chat on both channels. Way I'm doing this, but there's Alex Review. Thank you, Alex. Everybody, if you don't have Alex Review, I just gave you a jacket, Alex Review. I'm not a grow stream. I'm like you. I'm not a grow channel, but if I get people to come in here and support me, I will. We're community. We help each other out. That's what it's about. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. King of Hearts. Man, you're awesome. That, like I said, that's all I can say. It all goes back into the channel, Mr. King of Hearts. I really appreciate that. Alex, if you want, go ahead and put your link in for people that may not know who you are. Everybody, Alex is a monetized channel as well. I've been connected with him for a long time. I just was making my rounds and saw he was on today. So, because I haven't been on his channel, I don't think I got him on my other channel, but Alex and Lewis Fuller and everybody, you can put your links out there and connect with everybody. As far as putting ads in my stream today, I don't really need to do that. Be honest with you, Mr. King of Hearts, what he paid me in a super chat covers my live streaming, what I would make for revenue from a live stream. Seriously, you don't make that much if you monetize a live stream. So, yeah, you're my friend, Mr. King of Hearts. I got 11 total 11. And Alex, I have 2 YouTube channels, so I am live streaming into both channels right now. So anybody that's over to my Northwest Adventures channel, if you want, there's a link over there. You can come on over here. And hello, there we go again, you guys. You're blowing me up. Another $5 super chat. Thank you very much, guys. Members and super chats today. It's awesome. And Christopher C is a member, guys. I appreciate that, Christopher C. There we go. I'm going to put you up on the screen for that one. I really appreciate it, Christopher, because I know you're busy. You support a lot of channels, so I really appreciate the fact that you do that. You're awesome. So, Alex, go ahead if you want. Post your link in the chat. Basaya today is here. Hello, Basaya. How are you, my friend? She is Pinoy. I need a co-host. Basaya, would you want to be my co-host today? Would you like to come up with hang out with me? I know you were with Pinoy, if you like to. Hello, Cool Husky. Yeah, guys, just go ahead and happy Saturday. It's raining. And by the way, guys, I just uploaded a new video. Probably less than an hour ago it was uploaded. So I'm going to put the invite because we're just going to have fun today. It's crappy weather. Let's have some fun. Oh, you did it again, Christopher. Holy crap. I appreciate these super chats, guys. I really do. You're making me feel bad now. Yeah, I'm glad it's back too. I'm going to put this link in the stream there. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat, guys. If anybody would like to come hang out, Christopher C., Mr. King of Hearts, whoever for a little bit, check out the Rileys, Basaya, anybody, Alex Reviews, anybody like to come up and join me, feel free to. Come on, just click on the link on the top of the chat It'll take you in there. So I really appreciate that, guys. Messiah, you can come up. King of Hearts.
What's up, brother?
I had to look at the picture for a minute. This is KOC KOH. So, oh, I didn't know if you knew I had this channel. A lot of people didn't know I had it.
I saw you. I saw you drop this channel in Panoya Hoys.
Yeah, because I had some issues on, and you can privatize the channel, and this channel has always been monetized, and I had issues. I had people, well, negativity. Let's just put it that way. And it got to the point I lost my grandson. He died of a drug overdose, and people were attacking me and my channel, saying I buy subscribers because I treat people like I treat here, And
Yeah,
I recently, it's been a bad year. My wife lost her aunt. I lost my sister-in-law because of what's going on in the world, and my son-in-law died of a drug overdose of fentanyl at the time that I shut this down. And I just said I got to back away from it. I was going to deactivate it, but I turned it back on just in time. It was in the verge of being demonetized. So
sorry to hear about that, brother.
yeah, if I get $100, Messiah, I'll twerk. How's that? Because then I'll. Hello, Ariel Williams. Welcome into the live. Yeah.
I'm not showing my face because I got my hair cut today, so I don't want to show you up.
Why is it shorter?
No, because I just look better.
Oh, here we go with that stuff. You don't have to. I know it's you. I can tell by your voice. Well, yeah. So yeah, this channel when I first turned it on, I figured that
Here I am.
I know all the ins and outs. Oh my God, look at that! Look at that! You need some Grecian formula on this stuff though to match your hair. They just from in that beard stuff.
Yeah,
I
but
don't have hair.
I like the little white and gray in my beard though. I like that.
Yeah, it makes you look distinguished.
Yeah, exactly. A distinguished gentleman.
Well, you are. I'll call you a gentleman today, okay? But I do appreciate the super chat. You didn't
I
have to do.
appreciate everything you said about me. Wow, thank
Well,
you.
well, I speak from the heart. In the past, people were saying, "Well, how do you get all these subscribers?" I'm over 1,500 right now,
Yeah,
and I've added over 100 in 40. How I do that is be nice to people.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I acknowledge. I make the time to somebody comes in the chat. I make a knowledge to them, like I just missed Fee's in here. Hi, Fee. So FA, I should say, and that's how you do it. And like you do, your channel took off because the way you act. And
Yeah.
I absolutely love how you interact with your son.
Oh,
I
thank
mean,
you so much.
I have a son. He's upstairs. He's 34 years old, and I don't think I was close, but not like you are to your son. And I'm just it just amazes me. And your son, you can see he thrives off that to being with you too. So
Yeah.
he loves you. You can tell that. So, and I like his keyboard stuff.
Oh, he's amazing. He mixes up music, does his own thing. It's
You,
amazing what he does.
what you need to do sometime is recording, doing some of his music. If you could stitch it together and say, video, and put it up there because your son is amazing too. I mean, I have he's got Down syndrome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a good friend of ours. His name is Jason. He's almost 35 now. He's got Down. And back in the day, matter of fact, the golf cart I own that's up north used to be his. His dad bought it for him to ride around up north. And when he would come up there, I had to ride with him. Every time he would come up there, nobody else. I had to get on that golf cart and ride around with him. We go out and ride around the roads. We go across street, putts on the trails a little bit. If they got too bad, he'd make me drive. But that same golf cart, I still own that golf cart. His dad passed away of cancer. Christopher, you did it again. Another $3. Thank you very much, Christopher. And
I think we're frozen up here.
No, I'm moving around. I'm watching the stream on YouTube. We're all moving.
Oh, I'm frozen.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't even hit the chat button.
oh, okay. Christopher, that's fine. Christopher just gave me another super chat. So,
I'm gonna have to drop down and come back up.
okay, the link is pinned there. So,
All right.
all right, I'll see you in a few. If anybody wants to come up with me and King of Hearts when he gets, and you're the last one. You know what? Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Alex Reviews. This is how you do it. I, I, I got awesome people in here. They're all awesome. And thank you very much for all these super chats, guys. I really appreciate it. Exactly, Basai. You know, if you want to come up, you don't have your camera on, Basai. You're welcome to come up and join us. And yeah, everybody, Mr. King of Hearts, definitely connect with his channel because he's an awesome guy. He really is. Take the time to connect with him. You'll like him a lot. I mean, he's one of the best guys out there. So
If you ever
yeah,
have any like problems, like, 'cause Panoy says it all the time. If you know Sean Williams,
yeah,
I heard he was getting bullied, so I blasted somebody. I just blasted people, and told them, if you want to hate somebody, you want to bully somebody, come to my channel and you can bully me.
right.
And of course, I make shout outs to everybody.
Well,
So
I know you do that, and that's the thing. Since I reactivated this channel, it's new channel art, new attitude. Somebody going to give me crap, I'm going to push it right back at them. Because no, I don't unlike you, and but you didn't have to do that because you're on a fixed income, man. She makes very little a month, and she just gave me a 13.99 Canadian super chat. She doesn't. I don't expect her. If she just comes and hangs out, it's all she's got to do. But I appreciate all the super chats, guys.
well, I'm the rich guy. Panoy gave that one away.
Well. My wife said to me, she says, "Do you realize how much money you're paying out to your on your YouTube thing?" I said, "No." Uh, she said, "It was like $50." Well,
I,
I joined Songs for Anna's channel. I'm on
yeah,
I'm on both the Pinoy's Ahoy's channel on both of these channels. Plus, I give Songs for Anna super chats. I give Pinoy super chats. I give all these other channels super chats. She says, "Yeah, it's like you know, you're you gave out almost over $50." She says, "I don't mind." She says, "You got to slow it down a little bit." She
I
says,
gave I gave out over $4,000 in super chats,
"Yeah, I appreciate that." And we got
and
somebody
I
new.
PayPal people too.
Yeah, I don't. I have a PayPal, but I don't have that set up. So because I really don't expect people to do this to me because the way the economy is right now, there's a lot of people that aren't working. That's so I don't pay. And hello to you. I'm just call you Mule. I'm not. I'm terrible with names. Somebody new coming in here. I don't. I won't give you a jacket right away. But
That's Garav Mule.
yeah, there you go. I won't give you a jacket right away because I want to see how you interact with the people in here if you're new to my channel.
He said my
So
PayPal is.
yeah, if you want to donate to check out the Riley's PayPal, go to their live stream. But seriously, you do the same thing, and I've been watching your shout out videos on from my other channel and that, and how you shout people out. I mean, you did Misty's UK World and all that, and I've seen it like them shout outs. So that just goes to show, that inspired me. I said, you know what, I got to fire this channel back up, and I'll fire it up with a different attitude. And I don't make no apologies for what happened in the past. It's what it's called learning. I used to be really protective on this channel as far as people coming in. I'd get nervous, somebody come in, I think it was a troll, right away,
Yeah.
and all that other stuff. And I've discovered that I'm getting a steady group of people that come in all the time, and that's the thing, is I was always taught when I started this channel by a guy. He's the one that actually helped me do my graphics. He says, you're not important, Mr. King of Hearts, and I'm not important. The chats is the most important there. So, uh, oh, check out the Santa. She's seen me with my overlay being Santa. Messiah did one day because
Well,
I
I'm
have
gonna
a,
let you know. I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. You're getting a shout out video from me, whether you like it or not.
well,
So,
you're gonna get one because you can remember my channel. I'm gonna
well,
go
you're just
through.
you're just gonna get one because I like you and you're a good guy.
Well, I appreciate it, and you know,
What should I
Alex.
call you? What should I call you? Drone work?
No, everybody knows me as Drone, but my real name is Claude. But if you say Drone, like it says above my head, because
Okay.
everybody knows me as Drone for some reason. If I go to live stream, they'll say Drones here, or whatever. So
All right. So
I guess
my shout out's gonna be to my brother Drone.
there you go. Because Panoy Ahoy, I didn't even share this out on my own community tab. So today, yeah, but yeah, I think he might be working. But
Hello, Faye.
yeah, hello Faye.
How
But
are
yeah.
you? StreamYard don't like me today. They don't want me up there today. That's Angels are we nursery.
Yeah. And I pay for this version. I pay. This was a special deal they gave. They sent out, and I had basically do it. I pay $10 a month for this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's the stream about today? It's about general chat, and the chat decides what we discuss about Mule. If somebody has a question on drones, I talk drones. If they don't ask about drones, it's just a general conversation with me and Mr. King of Hearts and you guys in the chat. That's no set topic this time of day. I just decided to fire this up less than an hour ago. So
Ask anything you want.
yeah, within reason, and be respectful to everybody in the chat because I'm seeing how you interact with the other people in here. If you interact with the other people, I will give you a jacket where you can put your link in. I just want to. You're new here, and I usually give everybody there he is, Mr. Panoy Ahoy
Pinoy ahoy, my East Coast connection, Mr. King of Hats.
is here.
We were just
There's,
talking about you, Pinoy.
hey Panoy, there's a link on top if you want to click on it. Unless you're working, you welcome come up and hang out with me. I'm trying to get Messiah Today come up here, but she won't come up. So
No, because she's gonna do her shaky, shaky lady,
yeah,
shaky,
yeah,
shaky later.
shaky, shaky.
Sounds like a song, shaky, shaky lady.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna start making singing videos again because last night I did my month-long challenge of I was challenged by somebody that I wasn't able to sing on StreamYard live stream or make a video of me singing. And last night I beat the month challenge, so I'm gonna go back to starting to sing again.
Right. Mr. Mule, King of Hearts had his showed his face.
Reveal your face, bro. Why is that? Why do you want to see my face?
Oh, Bob's Burger is here.
Bob, I haven't seen Bob. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think
What?
Bob's Burger forgot about
Oh,
me.
yeah. He says Bob's Burger here. Did I miss Bob's Burger? Because I try not to miss anybody in the chat.
I
Uh,
call I call her Miss Bob Burger, but
well,
oh Miss Burger.
one day in my green screen, I the cartoon Bob's Burger.
Yeah.
Actually, what I did is I put a big Whopper hamburger behind me. I said, "This is for Bob's Burger."
Where
Definitely.
does Pinoy see her?
Hold on here. Is she on my other channel?
I don't know.
Oh, he says Bob's Burger always is always here. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. Angel's all we know. She's trying to get up there.
Okay. Yeah, Pinoy, are you working right now? I know he works a lot of weekends, man. That guy works a lot.
Yeah. And Sunny Stormy just keeps laughing.
Yeah, she. But yeah, we were talking about little Jason. He's the one that we got the golf cart from. Actually, uh, his dad Steve bought that for Jason to ride around up there. Then Steve sold it to my brother-in-law. Then I got it now, and I almost sold it. That cart's,
Yeah. I
like,
revealed my face to the mule.
oh my god.
Ah!
But I was going to sell it because I was going to buy something new, and I couldn't do it. So, he says, give him 20 minutes and he'll come up.
Can you see me? Yes,
Oh,
Aaron.
well, welcome, Mr. Mule from India. Well, you're welcome here.
Oh, I speak with an Indian accent, so be careful. Sunny Stormy is just happy me.
See there? Bob's Burger is here. Right there, she just commented
Where? I'm looking.
on my monetized
Oh,
stream.
okay. I just seen it now. Bob,
This
what happened to me? Did you unsubscribe from me? Because I haven't seen you in forever.
cat lady's here. Hey, Mr. Mule, I'm going to give you a chance. Be nice. I'm going to give you a wrench. You can put your link in uh, to your channel. And if people want to check you out, they'll be over there. I'm going to give you a jacket, but just be really nice to everybody.
Hey,
Don't
listen, I'm gonna call you Drone now. Drone, Angel is still trying to get up. For some reason, she can't get up there.
she she got up here one day. I don't know what the deal is. Hey, Sean Williams is here. Sean, you were just talking about Sean. He's here.
Sean Williams, there you go, brother. I'm just talking about you.
Yeah, everybody. If you don't have Sean Williams, he's a big channel. He's like over 7,000. He hangs out with us little guys.
Yes, I made a defending video for him.
Yeah, I think I may have him on Facebook. I got a lot of guys on Facebook, so I even got Sunny Stormy on Facebook. Okay, you're a support channel, Mr. Mule. Okay. Well, you're welcome here. Just be careful with everybody.
I don't
These are all my friends, and it's
I don't
something.
trust people. I don't trust people without a profile pic.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Kelly, how are you?
just for
Kelly.
now, until you get something, Mr. Mule, I'm going to take your wrench back. Don't think it personal. I'm going to take your wrench back because if not your ordinary Kelly, you get a wrench. I know who these people are. I'm taking your wrench back, but that doesn't make uh, show less respect. But if you don't have content and you have no channel art, I don't know who you are really. So you're from India. You're welcome being here, and I'll make sure nobody times you out. But I give people wrenches if they want to drop their links. The idea of it. So but no channel art, no content. I don't know who you are. So, but you're welcome to come here and support. Like, subscribe, and hit all these channels if you want. That's how a lot of channels get started with no content. I understand that. So, but
Faye.
hey, let's see here. YouTube is one of my fun times, especially in the fun with fun people. Exactly, Messiah. But it would be awesome and fun if you'd come up here and hang out with us. And hello, not your ordinary Kelly. I gave you a jacket, so your next comment you should be blue, like a Smurf.
She said I got all pretty and everyone too. Jeez. Kelly, how come you didn't call me Pogie?
Yeah.
I'm very Pogie, Kelly.
No, you're very pudgy.
I'm very pudgy. Oh God. And you're very bold.
Well, so I have a poop hat and you don't.
Yeah. I have a $3,000 crown. You don't.
I got Baby Yoda, you don't. Let's see here. I got drones. That's it.
Yeah, I don't have drones.
Yeah.
I work for the FBI. I just tap everybody's YouTube channel.
Yeah. And still, well, the FAA's got all my information. They know about this channel, so they do. They do.
Kelly, tell me if I'm Pogie.
No, you're pudgy.
No, I'm Pogie. I'm Pogie.
I
Oh
gotta go.
God.
Yeah, I like how YouTube does their channel count because they show I got 1.49, and if you go to my actual count, I got 1,502 now. So
Okay, Mule is actually 16. I'm listening to your conversation to learn English. But it's kind of funny that you're typing in perfect English.
yeah,
Interesting. Wow, Sunny Stormy actually put something else rather than laughing faces.
she did.
Yeah, she put cool and then she put mule.
Yeah,
Cat lady, you need Bob Burgers and Sean Williams links. What about mine?
yeah, cat lady. What's the matter with Pudgy?
What's
I mean,
what
Mr. King of Hearts.
what's wrong with mine? What's wrong with my link? Oh, Mr. King of Hearts, didn't know it's you, Hoagie.
She did too. Your voice is very distinctive. You know,
Thank you, Kelly.
you could go into a chat and I couldn't have the screen on. I could tell it was you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, cat lady. Yeah, we're already connected. I apologize for that. I'm sorry.
If you want, cat lady, you can unsubscribe from his channel for that.
Would you shut up?
What you can do about it?
I'm gonna come to the screen.
You don't
I'm
mean
gonna
to.
bring my I'm gonna bring my New York accent with me.
Oh, your tude, your attitude.
I'm gonna bring my New York attitude with me. I don't belong in New York. I'm serious. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something my mom tells me all the time. Seriously. She says the type of attitude and mentality I have because I'm such a caring person, and she says I don't belong in New York. She said she don't know how someone like me lives in New York. So
Yeah. Well. Yeah. You know, I don't want to get political, but we know what the New York type attitude is mainly,
yeah,
and
exactly.
that's a good example of it. But yeah, I know a lot of people from New York that come in here and they don't act like they're typecast out there, you know. And
Well, if you don't mind me talking about this for a second, my dad always taught me respect those who respect you, walk away from people that don't respect you, and always hold a door for a lady or a gentleman. And that's
yeah,
what I do.
yep, exactly.
And he said, only hit somebody if you're really pissed off.
Angel's gonna go try to the. It doesn't matter, Ann. The link is I'm broadcasting to both channels on the same StreamYard. So the only thing I could suggest, Dan, if you're trying to get on your tablet again, is shut your tablet down, let it set for a few minutes, then turn it back on, then try again. Yeah, Alex, if you'd like, Alex Reviews, uh, feel free to put your link in. A lot of these people, my other channel, Cat Lady, is Northwest Adventures. I'm actually broadcasting into it as we speak. Let's see here. I will see if I
Hey,
can.
hey, Sean, would you be able to drop my link while you're down there?
I wish Joe was here. Joe and Jenny.
Oh
Joe.
yeah, Joe and Jenny. I forget.
That guy puts links out.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad I'm over here because I got so many nice people over here.
Well, Lisa D is like that. She's always dropping people's links.
You know what? I think she's been here once. She didn't stay long. She don't like me.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Cat Lady Mother channel is called Northwest Adventures, and if you look for it, you'll see the same live stream on it.
Okay, Angel said, "Okay, I'm going to try here. Hold on."
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh my God! Look who's here.
Hey,
Hey,
I heard you don't like bald people. And where have you been? I've been live quite a few times and you never showed up.
I actually missed your live, no exaggeration, the other day by 5 minutes. I've been working late.
No working.
I have to work. I own
Why?
my business because I own the place.
So get other people to work for you.
Wait, hold
Just
on.
do
Hold on,
YouTube.
wait. We got two bald guys up here. Hold on.
oh look at him! He's trying to make us jealous, Murad.
Anybody can go down to the clinic and put fake hair on.
This isn't fake. Look.
That does look like a toupee it's glued on.
No,
don't it?
look. This is not fake. Wait, let me drop. Wait, hold on. I'm going to sprinkle some on Murad. Here you go, Murad.
Oh my God, Murad!
Hi,
look
cat
at there.
lady.
You got a lot of hair, Murad.
I just sprinkled some hair on you, Murad.
Faye.
Murad, are you looking? Look, ready? I'm going to sprinkle some hair on you. Here.
Hey, you just missed it. I took a shower, right? Then I had to shave, brush my teeth and everything, and now I look human. I was like rough looking. I had like hair all over my face.
And I got a haircut today, so
that's a haircut.
That's why I look the way I look.
Where's the haircut? You still have the same hair I seen you last time.
Murad, you need to get that one haircut.
Oh, right here? The
yeah.
Yeah, the Charlie Brown look.
You know what, Claude? I thought you were talking about his nose hairs, but I guess I was wrong.
No, actually, I did trim them. I have that electric machine that like.
Yeah, me too. I do
my ears.
Yeah, I get the ears. Yeah.
I tried my lawnmower. Man, that thing cut my nose up so bad.
I told you about using foam lawnmowers.
You know, all this RC equipment I have here, and I got electric lawnmower. I'm going to figure some way somehow to remote control it.
Hey, I use a chainsaw.
Hey, Sean Williams, what's up, brother?
I use a chainsaw to make myself look like this. So
hello, memes of destruction.
Okay, I know just to let everybody know, when I get off tonight, after work, I will be definitely going live again.
What time?
8 p.m. my time.
Which is like 3 hours later, so I'm sleeping.
Stop being so old. Jeez.
He can't help that he's old. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I can. Take that aging pill. It stops you from aging.
I tried that blue pill you're talking about, or
Viagra?
No, not Viagra.
Hey, Claude, do you know how they invented Viagra?
You didn't see that commercial?
What's that?
Do you know how they invented Viagra?
Give it to Murad?
No, they took a sample of my blood.
Uh-oh, somebody just pounded on my door.
Oh, that's me.
Look to the people. Look to the people.
I'm at your door.
We're going to see a live break-in.
We're going to see a live burglary. Here we go.
Live burglary.
Shakira. Hey.
Did you name your dog Shakira?
Get him.
They might be trying to sell you something. Windows. You need windows in your house today.
Oh, thank you. It's just a package.
Don't open it. Don't open it.
Hold on here. Yeah.
Wait,
shake it.
Don't open it. I sent it. Don't shake it. What are you, crazy? You just broke it.
It could be Viagra. He orders it from Amazon.
Yeah, but
How'd
now
you know?
he just destroyed all the pills.
Oh
Let's see.
man!
We're gonna see a live unpackaging of a letter
No,
pile.
it's my cocaine I ordered from Amazon.
Is it your toupee?
How did you know? Hey,
Because I sent it to you. Are you threatening me with a knife?
I'm doing a live opening.
All right,
And
he's going
see
to do a
what it
live
is, guys?
opening and watch the hair come out. I got you a blonde
It's
one.
tiny. You see that? It's tiny.
What is it?
It's
It's for my
Viagra.
computer. It's a USB drive 3.0 reader.
Oh,
You
nice.
want to borrow my knife to open it?
Hey, Pinoy.
No, it's all right. I got
going on.
My East Coast
No,
connection.
Pinoy.
What's up?
What's
Yeah,
up?
I can say King of Hearts like Pinoy, but I can't say Pinoy Ahoy.
Can we say King of Fots?
Hearts. King of Hearts.
So, anyways, because my computer doesn't have a card reader, it's so old. You know, it's like as old as I am.
Oh, thank
so
you.
I gotta have a USB card reader.
She said, "You lucky co got lots of hair."
Pinoy's got more hair than I do.
Let's see.
You have more hair than I do.
The memes of destruction at Co. I like your hair. It's shiny.
Oh,
Look,
it comes with
look at this.
instructions.
Everybody's sharing my hair. Look at this.
Oh.
Messiah today share your hair, King of Hearts.
Okay, it comes with instructions, guys. Does anybody know how to read Chinese?
Show your hair off.
How do you? Whoa! What are you doing?
I thought you were getting a haircut.
You want me to show? There's my shiny hair.
Well, Pinoy, look, there's one hair that's shorter than the rest of them.
I thought he said he was getting a haircut.
I did get a haircut.
Just the one.
Wow.
Hey, anybody in chat or on panel know how to read Chinese?
What's that? The master's beard cut down.
Hold on, Murad. What are you saying now, Murad?
He's talking about something.
The instructions came in Chinese.
Oh, I can translate. Hold on.
What does it say?
Boom. Don't open this or it'll explode.
And don't plug it in your computer. It's got a virus.
It's all in Chinese. Well, that's useless. See?
Oh, I got a bunch of them.
Oh, never mind. Murad took my place.
Miniature and regular.
Oh, okay.
So Angels, you know what?
Oh, okay.
Murad took your place. I'll drop down so you could go up. Okay, Angels.
He can have.
I can have 9 people up here and me. So this is I have the paid version, so I can have as many up here as I want.
Oh, maybe
they allow me.
Maybe she just don't like Murad.
Oh, by the way, Claude, I need 300 more watch hours to be monetized.
I've been running your playlist.
Congratulations, Murad.
I've been running your playlist. That's all I can do.
Well, I've been getting a lot of new people every time I go live. I'm like 30, 35 people in my chat. So that's awesome.
I was at 1,393 because I lost subscribers when I turned this on. I'm at 1,504 right now.
Wow.
Since in 5 days. Because one of my friends come in here and he says, well, I was talking about the monetization. They're going to change it. Higher numbers and higher. You got to have 6,000 watch hours and 2,000 viewers to be monetized and then do some. So I was telling one of my friends to come in here, Jody, one of my from the drone community. He says, well, I got the watch hours. I need the viewers. I said, Pinoy ahoy. We're posting links. Joe was in here. We're posting links. I said, you go to these channels. And when he says, well, every time I do these channels, they don't ever. I said, go to these channels. And this is a good example. You know, my numbers are staying and they're going up regularly. You know, and 2K is not out of the question. I don't feel now. I'll get there quick. So,
yeah. Well, You know, it's funny. Yesterday morning, I had 2,010 subscribers. Today, I'm at 2,072.
Yeah, that's just the community. I mean, I noticed that somebody in. Okay, Alex, we'll catch you later, my friend.
Murad, I was up to 1,000. I was up to 1,480 subscribers. I'm down to 1,460. But that's YouTube.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're purging for fake people. And what I mean by fake people is like if they just come and subscribe and leave, and they don't leave a comment or watch a video or anything, they get rid of them.
A lot of ninja accounts too.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Murad, you're gonna get a copyright. So I'm gonna let you know.
For what?
Because your shirt says Nautica.
Hey,
I'm
Brian.
not on my channel.
Hey, Brian. Let's get the adventures. Yeah, this is me. It's still
He
drone
said, it's not
effects.
my channel. Everybody puts something on, like a shirt that
Well, no, because
copyright.
I mean, I wear Detroit Red Wings hat. I wear what do you call it?
Boo,
Golden
Detroit Red Wings. Boo. Go to
Nothing
hell.
ever happened with me.
I wear my Michael Myers giving the finger t-shirt.
Copyright. You're getting clawed to copyright. See how you
See,
are?
look, Michael Myers giving the finger.
Mm-hmm.
See, and Michael Myers on my chest.
Oh my God! Now we're showing bare skin, everybody.
Now
Cover your eyes.
There you go.
Cover your eyes.
He's showing boobies.
That's not a boobie. That's a tattoo.
What's the difference?
The difference is the tattoo's not on my boob.
Oh, that looks like Pinoy Ahoy on your chest.
No, that's
Come
not.
on.
No. Here's Pinoy Ahoy.
You've got Pinoy.
The Pinoy Ahoy's right there. He's Jason.
Oh, I thought maybe you put him on your left cheek.
Well, I got Murad's face tattooed, half of it on one of my butt cheeks and half of it on the other. So when I open it, he goes, "Wow, awesome stalking."
Oh, he doesn't want to know where I have KOH's tattoo.
I know where you have it. I looked through your window.
Ooh, you.
You don't like that? I looked through your window. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, he didn't like it because you didn't stick around.
Oh wait, I don't have a window. Never mind. He was at the wrong.
Wait, so when he gets out of the shower,
I don't have a window.
I'm supposed to stay there and watch?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought I had.
He needs to watch time hours.
Oh, okay. I'll watch you next time you get out of the shower.
You need to watch hours.
Watch hours, huh?
I'm young.
Wait, hold on one second. I just want to respond to somebody down here.
All right.
Angels. The Mike Myers I have on my chest is the serial killer from the movie Halloween. Not Mike Myers from Canada.
How old are you guys?
But I do
Saturday Night Live.
Canada. I do visit Canada a lot. So, how old are you guys? The 16-year-old troll wants to know how old we are. The guy from India.
India. Let's see here. I'm
13. I'm 13.
I'm 12.
I'm 13.
To be a grandfather.
Yeah, Pinoy's old. Pinoy's old. He's 15.
I'm 13.
You guys all beat me. I'm 9.
You're only 9? What happened to your hair?
In dog's life.
You know when you're a baby, when you first pop out, there's no hair?
Oh.
It just never grew.
My mom tells people to this day that I'm 3,147 months old.
AV's World is in here. Speaking of people, she's
Angel said 65.
Nice.
Yeah, we're all leap year kiddos.
No, if you really want to know the age, I'm 43.
I'm 64.
61.
Murad is 9. Murad is 9.
Come on, Murad. 68. Just say your age. 68.
I'm 14. Okay, I lied about my age.
I'm sorry, Murad. I'm going to put you in the basement because you'd be at least 18 to be up here.
Mommy said as long as she's
Sean Williams. You never asked a woman. Sean Williams never asked a woman how old she is.
Avi's World is here, by the way, Sean.
Yeah, and Sean William asks her how old she is. You
Pinoy.
never ask a woman how old they are. How old
Hello,
are you,
Avi's
Avi's World?
Yeah, my other channel, because I'm live streaming into both channels, everybody. I got like 600 watch hours on the other channel, just live streaming into it from here. So
Cat Lady's gonna help you, Claude.
I'm going to get that monetized too. I'm going to fix everybody. I'm going to have 2 monetized channels.
Are you guys connected with Team Buddhistness?
No,
Yes.
can you put? Can somebody put their? Is that Avi?
That's her. She is the madam. She is the numero uno.
Okay, Avi, can you put the link into that? What he
Team
just
Buddhistness.
said? Yeah, can you put the link in, Avi, please?
Yeah, and can somebody drop my link, Murad? I mean, can somebody drop my link?
Oh, we lost Murad again.
Murad left.
He's always playing with a stupid phone. It's got the chat and the leave StreamYard. He's got big fingers, so he does it.
Can you drop Team Buddhistness? Ivy's World. I think that's how you say it.
Ivy's. Yeah,
I say Avies. I don't know.
I do too. I call it Avy's World, but it's Ivy. She threw the A on for the heck of it.
She said she got bored with Ivy, so she changed the channel name.
Sorry, me and you never say the names correctly.
I know. I can't.
We always say the names.
Oh, don't feel bad. I screw up a lot of these names too that come in here. I'm learning how to say them, but when I first got into this community, half these names like Messiah today, I'm probably not saying it right now, but I'm getting pretty close. So,
can somebody drop my link?
No.
Yeah,
stop being lazy. Do it yourself.
He's on his phone.
I'm on my phone, you douche.
Oh yeah, guess what? Speaking of phone, I can live stream my phone into YouTube now. They turned it on finally. It only took.
It took me 2 months. When I hit the 1K, it literally took them 2 months.
When I reactivated the channel, I still couldn't live stream into this channel. Then I checked it. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I think it was. Well, you were there over there at that stream. You ended up at that, and I reactivated and checked it, and it was there. So YouTube turned it back on. There's the link, everybody, to Team Bun. There's a link. I'm going to connect with it. Make sure I got it. Ivy.
How many people in chat?
Millions.
1 million. I see one.
Oh, I've already subscribed to that channel. No, you got to look at 2 different channels. It's going up and down. People are coming and going. That's all right. I just do this as a way that people can hang out. So that's why.
You had that show called 2.5 Men. You should name this chat right now. 3 bald guys and a hairy man.
We got the guy from India down here in the chat trying to get up. Should I let him up?
This is 4.5 men. This is 4.5 men. I count as 1.5.
Yeah, let's see what he got.
You
let's
count as 1.5.
So it's 4.5.
Mr. Mule, if you want to come up here, you got to have a camera on.
Yes, Avi's World.
Because I don't know who you are.
Wait, hold on. Yes, Avi's World. It's Penis Habit.
I got to be able to see you on that camera, not just a screen wiggling around.
Oh,
tell me if I said it right. Penis Habit.
If I can't see you actually on camera, I can't have you up here.
You should have seen the other day. I had a shitload of trolls all pile in at
Okay, here he is, guy. He's older than what you think. This is the gentleman from India. I'm going to give him a chance. Here he is. Hold on here. Hold on. There he is.
He looks interesting.
I still see a black screen on his.
Yeah. That's what you look like in real life?
Smile.
Yeah, that's a good one, Pinoy.
Wait, let me make sure.
Ladies. How many ladies in chat think he's handsome?
He's not moving around. He's just sitting there. So I'm sorry. I'm going to have to remove you.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. He was spinning again.
Yeah. I don't. He's new to here. I want to stay with people I know and trust up here for now. That's why he doesn't have a jacket. He has He doesn't have no content or anything. So
I was on the live the other day, and somebody messaged me on the live that I was on and was like, "Hey, Fat Slob is putting more videos about you."
oh, he popped in here. He popped in here because I had that one channel.
He's back again.
That was at.
Yeah.
I thought he got locked up.
So I said, it's his friend. He's like, I like that guy, Fat Slob. The one. I said, you know what? Tell him he's the last thing on my mind. I'm not worried about him. He wants to keep making videos. He has no life. And I mean,
is he still using the same name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he popped in here. I had that one channel that come into Pinoy's you know what I'm talking about?
I changed his name last night. I let him come up on my channel, but I changed it to Love the Police.
He come in here. He come in here anyway, and I told him I can't have him here because I got a 13-year-old kid, Emma from the Narrowboat Girl, comes in here occasionally, and her mother. And Fat Slob showed up. She says, "What about my name?" I said, "That's no problem. I'll block you too," and I did. I checked it. I checked it, and it was his channel.
The best thing about Fat Slob is every one of us is on government assistance.
Yep.
Except for him.
Yep.
Did you ever see that man's apartment?
But he lives in a lot of different places. He's not staying in one place. He's all over the place.
Yeah, it's because he's always getting kicked out.
Well, he travels quite a bit. He's around quite a bit. Hey, most of what he said about me is true. I
hope he travels to New York one day because I would love to meet him.
I'm an overweight blogger. He had me number 5 on his list of top 5 heaviest. I'm trying to get to number 1, so I got some room there. My wife's barely on my live streams, which she is. She's not into YouTube. The only thing he was off is what you said, the government assistance, any kind of assistance. I've never done anything. I've been working in the trucking business for over 35 years, so that was the only thing he was off on. But otherwise, he was pretty much on point.
I learned this line, and I'm going to be serious. See, I like to keep everything I own, except for that picture of the car that I showed everybody. But I'm personal with my stuff. You know, I'm not going to take you inside my house, you know, show you what I have, and then the next thing I know, people from New York are going to rob me. But he should just stop talking about that stuff because there's a saying that says, I'm leaving heaven, which is like supposed to be like the peace, you know, and I'm not going to sink down to your level, which is hell, to prove a point. Because one day I was going to make a video and share it to him, basically saying, okay, this is what I have. I don't think government assistance pays for this stuff. You know, but I was like, nah, forget it. I don't need to show him what I have.
No. Pinoy told me at best back in the day when it comes to this channel, to hell with him. Don't let him bother you. Just ignore him.
Pinoy told me a lot.
Hey, you want to know a little secret? Probably you guys know. He lives here in Vegas.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. He lives there in Vegas, yeah. Why don't you beat him up? I'll give you $50,000.
Yeah, but he's not there too much. He's not back in Vegas now. He was down in Florida. I think he was going to Louisiana. He's moving around quite a bit.
I understand, Mr. Mule, that your internet is bad. I got to see you. That's all that matters. P&A, if you want to come up, there's a link on top. You know how to get up here.
Hey, Murad, can you beat him up for me and I'll PayPal you $50,000?
Oh, if you do that,
50?
you do that to your live stream, I'll go there and give you super chats.
What super chat? I'm not monetized yet.
You will.
But you have to live stream the beating. That's the only thing.
And then my channel will get shut down.
Hey, but you'll have $50,000.
Yeah, but you can record the video and you just email it to us. How's that? You don't have to live stream.
There you go. You can just email it to us.
You can email Pinoy, me, and Mr. King of Hearts the email so that we can sit there and look at it. Yeah, the minute he come in here that day, I went to his channel and I immediately blocked it. So I had him blocked on the other one too as well. So
I don't know if he's posted any videos about me recently, but
I won't even follow his channel. I'm not subscribed to it, anything like that.
The best way to get back at him sometimes is like people like him is I impersonate people, and that's one of the things that Pinoy says about me all the time. I wanted to make a video one day of, because he only owns 3 shirts. I don't know if you've noticed in his videos, he only has 3 shirts. So I was going to get a shirt like his, and I
Yeah.
was going to walk around my neighborhood going, "Hi, it's Fat Slug Vlog over here. And I'd like to say about Jerome, the guy that's on, welfare, government assistance, motherfucker." And, I was going to do
Technically,
all that crap,
yeah.
Language, buddy. Language.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry about the language. Motherfucker. Sorry for everybody that I said motherfucker. I apologize.
Can you say just say fork, Fork.
Motherforker.
Go fork yourself, Murad.
Just spoon you. Why don't you go
Hazy
spoon
Cheesy
yourself?
is here.
Hazy cheesy. What's up, sexy mama?
Yeah.
You say that about every girl.
Come on, Murad, you got to do it too.
No habla inglés.
Pinoy ahoy,
Yeah, but wait, hold on, wait. I'm the lion.
You sound
There we
like you farted.
Shut up.
Yeah, see?
Did you just fart, Murad? Because your breath smells like shoot.
I don't know. To me, it smells like toothpaste because I just brushed my teeth a few minutes.
Bad word. I know I said a bad word. I apologize. I'm sorry.
See?
But that guy brings out the bad in people. Everybody slips once in a while.
All right. Ban me, drone.
No, I won't
ban
do
me
that.
from your chat.
I won't do that.
apologize.
I won't do that because I've slipped too every now and then. It just slips out. YouTube.
Murad, you bald fork.
Yeah.
What?
You're
You
a
bald fork.
You're a bald spoon.
You know what? All I gotta say is fork you both.
Oh yeah, you mother fodder.
You know what?
You know my mother was a mother.
Mother's always fine.
Darren's travel is here.
Darren, what's going on? I can't hear Guaps. Tell me something. What?
What?
She said she can't hear Guaps.
Maybe that's.
They made me twerk the other day. I got a
Maybe she said I can't hear Guapos.
Well, I said if I got $100, which it won't happen, I got super chats today and that, and one member. But if I got $100, I would twerk. But I ain't doing it now.
I'll twerk for free. I don't care.
Well,
do it. 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 Do it.
I know you
want,
do it.
You want me to ool it? You want me to ool it to twerk?
Ool it to twerk out.
Ool it to twerk out. Ool it. Ool it. Ool it.
Yeah. Does he do come up on live panels?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen Sean on a live
I mean, he's every place. He's every place. I know that. I just wonder. I know Darren does. Darren, if you'd like to come up, there's a link on top.
I know Murad's very shy. Murad never comes up.
Hazy Cheesy. AV's.
Oh, hi, Murad. I didn't even see
Ivy,
you.
if you guys want to come up now, I got room for 10 up here. So
there's Murad. Look at him. That's a horrible photo. Sorry.
It sure is. Looks like he's sitting on a toilet doing a poo.
Yeah, look right. It looks like he ran out of toilet paper, and he's like just sitting there hesitating and thinking about what he's gonna do.
I am. I'm sitting on the toilet taking a King of Hearts.
Ooh. Wow, that was low. Oh my God. That's okay, because when I sit on the toilet, I take a Murad K. Oh.
At least mine comes out as hearts.
I take a Murad K logs. Oh, there we go.
What kind of stream is this today, huh? Tell me.
Well, it's PG.
Claude,
it's supposed to be PG. That's how I set it up with YouTube.
Can you please get your drone away from my house?
No, I'm speaking in your window right now.
I got an AR-15.
You shoot it, you're going to get in trouble because it's a registered aircraft. It's $11,000 fine plus restitution.
Okay, so I'm going to pull it through my window. I'm going to pull my pants down and put the drone right over me.
There you go. Make sure I got
don't make it like you don't like it. Stop it. Because we're gonna ool it.
You know what?
Right?
I don't know how much more I can take of this. I might have to leave.
You just do that anyway. You just up and leave. You don't even say goodbye anymore.
Damn, Hazy didn't even say hi to me.
Goodbye. I do that
I'm very
everywhere.
upset. You didn't say hi to me. I don't know why you didn't, but it's okay.
Yeah, we got rain here, but yeah, the link is there if anybody wants to pop in. I don't care. I just if most of the people are in blue, I know who they are, but I got I don't worry about them. It's the ones that just come in that I just met. And if our friends from India is still here, at least you can do is like and subscribe and hit the channel for future updates, as well as connect with these other channels and help them out. And if you like to do something really helpful, Mr. Mule, go to Murad K Vlogs and watch his playlist.
I think the mule is one of Fat Slob's cronies.
Well, I saw him. He was up here. It was at his which call it went down. I think he could be whatever, but he's not commenting right now. I try to give him a chance, but if there's an issue, then that chance goes away.
Some sexy. I knew it.
Yeah, Jody from Drone Shots. He's the one I'm trying to get over to Pinoy Ahoy and Blessed Life and Songs with Anna. He's in here. All right, Jody, are you still holding it over 500 now? He's the one.
Hey, Drone.
Yeah.
Check this out.
There he is. There's Prince.
Hey, look. Yeah, give us out. There you go. It's me again.
Okay.
He gave everybody on panel a pound.
There we go. Yeah.
Hey, Claude, a little secret. That's how I get all the girls to like me.
Well, it works
Yeah,
for the
songs from
guys.
Anna are cool.
It works for the guy.
Coming to my life a lot. She's been supporting me. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So she's awesome.
Exactly.
I go to hers and lurk in the dark. You know, I'm the lurk.
Oh my God, Darren. He says, "Hey, girls, say hi to me because I'm sexy," and you know that.
Wiggle,
I thought
wiggle,
it was
wiggle,
feel sorry
wiggle,
for
wiggle.
502, Jody.
I know it.
Jody, Panoyer, do you do lives tonight or no? I know you don't like to say. I know you
don't.
don't.
Later though, because I'll be up by say it today's first. You do.
Yeah, I'm
6:30
gonna. Yes, I'm gonna go to.
I'll go on later. I'll make sure I'm there for a while though.
Because she said I better make sure I come over there, so I'm gonna go to Basaya today as well. So, Jody, anyway, well, go to Basaya to go to any of these. Basaya, she's still in here. Can you put your link in for later on?
Yeah,
And Jody, if you got time, Jody, his name is Drone Shots. I told him to go to these channels and say he knows me. He's from my original drone community, so he lives by me. He only lives about 40 minutes away. So, but Jody, make sure you're connected with Basaya's channel, and she's going to do a live tonight. And Pinoy Ahoy will be in there, and he's going to do a live after hers is over, probably. So
yeah, right.
And he knows who you are now, obviously, because he's got the watch hours. He just wants to get to the 1K mark.
I think I've seen him in there. I think I've seen him in mine before, actually.
Okay, all right, because he's at 502, and I told him if he works hard before the end of the year, he could get his 1K with no problem.
Hi, Joe and Jenny's journey.
Oh, is Joe there? Joe, links on top. If you want to come up.
That's incredible to have your watch hours already before you get the number of subscribers.
I had that here.
Before you get 1,000.
I had the watch hours long before.
I know a few people that had that where they were like at 800 and they had their watch hours and they just needed to get 200 to get their 1K.
That's great.
Tina Rollreg is in here.
That's how I did it with my old channel. I had my watch hours before I had my subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I did. I had buku watch hours. I just had to get the subscriber. But I tell you what, the minute I hit the subscriber count, it was like 3 days later, and I was sitting in here with me and Steve. We were doing live, and that's when I got my first super chat, and he gave it to me.
So Team Boonismus is coming in here. You got Avery's World, you got Hazy Cheesy, and now you got Tina Rollridge.
Yep, and I gave her a jacket, so she's
That's
got
all
a jacket.
three from all
So
of
I
them.
want to let everybody know really quick. Tina is actually my personal doctor, so she knows that already. All right, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my son. So everybody, have a nice time.
All right.
Claude, you're my brother. Panoy, my brother. Murad, my brother. Joe, my brother. It was great talking. Wait, I know I gotta talk.
Yeah,
You'll be at Isaiah Tadai's later, right?
Yeah, she's at 6:30, right?
6:30, yeah. 3 hours.
Eastern, right? Eastern
Yeah, a
time.
little over
I'm
3
Eastern,
hours.
yeah,
Lady
yeah.
Coach is here too. There you go.
She lives in New York. She lives where I live.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because she
And I'm
told
gonna
me
leave,
she's
and I'm
already
gonna leave you something, Claude, in the chat. All right.
okay.
Well, I gotta get out of here too because I'm gotta finish getting ready and I gotta go to
Wait, let me
work.
do my famous.
All right, Murad. Thanks for coming in.
Bye, everybody. Good to see you all. Bye, Panoy. Bye,
Take
King
it
of Heart.
easy.
Joe and Jenny. See y'all later.
Mystic King of, he was supposed to call me Mystic King of Hearts, but he didn't.
He's disrespectful to you.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna hop down. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my son.
All right.
Love chat with you guys.
Give him a hug from all of us.
I'll give you a hug. Look, see.
No, give your son a hug from all of us.
Well, I wanted to give you a hug.
Okay,
I'm trying to get my arms around Panoy, but hold on, Panoy. I'm trying.
That'll never happen. You won't get your arms around me.
All right, I got my arms around your neck, Panoy. There you go.
All right.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, King of Hearts. Mr. King of Hearts. I'll see you.
Yeah, see, you almost disrespected me, and I threw your drone out the window. By the way,
that figures. I'll see if
All right, brother. We'll see you later on.
All right, take it easy.
Yep. Bye. Yeah. So
stopped in on the other channel.
Yeah, I got.
I had stopped in on.
Go ahead.
There's one watching on the other channel,
right?
And I think that might be Cat Lady.
Oh, okay.
Or Ann, I'm not sure, but somebody was over
Hold
on the
on.
other channel.
Lady Coach is on my other channel right now. Lady Coach, I see you on the other channel. I will not ignoring you. Shrimp Shack is over there. Said bye. I missed Shrimp Shack. I got to get in the habit. But Lady Coach, if you're on my Northwest Adventure channel, if you go up there, you'll see I commented. There's a link that'll take you to my main channel. I'm gonna have to after this. He did it again. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. King of Heart. You're awesome. But yeah, I'm okay with the tree. If you want to have the tree in the chat, I understand you had some had to have had some work done, so you're not 100%. Yeah, you can bring your tree up. Just make sure your TV's muted if you can a little bit, or we can't pick. Or yeah, that'll work too. Let's see here. We got everybody up here, right, Joe?
I'm here as long as my StreamYard holds up.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. King of Heart left. Lady Coach, if you're on my Pacific Northwest channel, still listening in, and Shrimp Shack was over there too. I wasn't ignoring nobody over there. I'm sorry. Come over to my main Drone Effects channel. Like I say, I'm gonna.
There she is. Hello, host.
Is she here now? Let's see here. Oh, okay. She is.
Lady Coach.
Yeah, is she here or is she on the other channel? She's still on my other channel. Let's see here. I'm going to put the link in, Lady Coach, for you. Copy. And I'm going to paste it. Click on this link, and it'll take you to my main channel. We lost Joe. Yeah. So 6:30 tonight. I got to make sure. Yeah, that's right. Because that's right. She said she's like New York area. Joe's back.
Hey, I'm gonna step down for a little bit. I'll be back in a while.
Okay, you do what you got to do, Pinoy.
All right,
Thanks
man.
for coming up. Lady Coach, I give you a jacket. So if you'd like to come up and hang out with us, you're more than welcome. I know you live stream. It's up to you. So we got me and Joe and PNA up here again. So
Yeah, I'm having trouble with StreamYard again.
oh, are you? Let's see here. Yeah. Whoops. Yep, we lost Joe again. He's having trouble with StreamYard again. So we got Lady Coach in here. We got Tina. Pinoy was up here. He had to drop down. Darren's Travel's still here. But PNA is up here with me right now. Joe's having trouble with his StreamYard, so he's bouncing in and out. But if anybody wants to come up and hang out with us, there's a link on top. Darren's Travel, Lady Coach, anybody, you're more than welcome to come up and join me. I don't pressure nobody. If you want to just hang out in the chat, that is fine too. I appreciate one and all for coming in here and hanging out with us. Even our friend from India who didn't seem to be bothering. I think he's gone now. His internet is bad, he says. So, memes of destruction. I know that face. I know that face.
Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, just hanging out. How you been?
I've seen
you. I've seen you and others. I like your wings too.
Oh, why? Thank you.
See, I got wings.
I know. Was that a commission?
What the wings?
Oh, your the drone wings, dude. I like it.
Yeah. See where I put my head just right. I got wings.
Dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I realize I'm slightly off here with the green screen. I'm literally like talking into my open closet right now due to spatial constraints and everything. But
well, at least you're not.
It's been a while.
At least you're not in the bathroom.
It's, you know what, I'm not going to say that I've never spoken on a live stream while in the bathroom because we have this mobile technology and everything. I'm not saying that I would have my camera on, at least intentionally.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I've seen you on, around this channel here. I had it. You can privatize a YouTube channel. A lot of people don't know you can do that. I had to take a break. So I privatized it. And I ended up, I turned it on 5 days ago, and I was still monetized. The unfortunate thing, you turn them on, it takes 3 days for your subscriber count to show.
Right, because you would kind of probably work back. Because I was going to say I haven't really seen you as much.
Yeah, so it was privatized, so it took 4 days. Then all of a sudden, YouTube started pushing me out. But they have a scale when you're monetized. You know how your channel's doing. It changes colors. Mine was purple. The minute it goes to red, you're in chance of losing your monetization. When I turned this on, it was purple, and I immediately started live streaming on it, and I uploaded some videos. It went from purple, now it's green again.
Now you can lose your monetization. That's the first I think I've heard of that. Like if you just aren't active for so long.
If you're inactive for so long, they can take your monetization away. Because my channel was private. I could see it, but nobody else could see it. And
okay.
I lost like 500 subscribers, but I gained like I gained most of them back already. So
right.
You know, so you can Hello, Marty Shop. Marty Shop. I'll give you a jacket. So yeah, you can lose your monetization. You can lose your monetization if your channels don't keep it active.
If your channels don't keep it active. So I've already.
Joe, you're getting a little feedback there.
Joe, you're getting a little feedback there. Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. No, it went away.
Yeah. No, it went away.
Nope, it's still there. But yeah, they can take your monetization if your account is inactive too long.
Well, I mean, I suppose, because essentially, I mean, what is YouTube? YouTube essentially is a platform that for free will host upwards of an infinite amount of video content. As somebody at one point was looking into potentially setting up a site that could stream and host content, that costs money. And if your content isn't available, because here's the thing, like, as long as it's available, if they can play some ads on it, it's like YouTube is still making some money off of that. If they just have to host it and they don't have any benefit, I can kind of see where they're coming from.
Right. Well, also YouTube started. I keep checking. I obviously have the join button. I have membership and all that on this channel, nice. And they're also going to go. Some of the channels already have it, where you have a applaud button.
Really?
Yeah, there's channels out there. Tampa Bay Customs is one of the channels. I keep checking when that's available. What it is, they'll put you sign up for it, and they'll put applaud in your comments by your like and dislike area, and they'll say applaud. And this is the general public, like people that do not have a YouTube. If they like a video, they can click on that applaud button and donate $2 to your channel.
Wait. This is for people that are in the partner program, right?
Yeah, or in the YouTube partner program. So they'll donate. The general public, say that there's somebody out there that doesn't have a YouTube, but just cruising YouTube looking for stuff. And if they like your content or what you did, they can donate $2 to your channel, general.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like a super chat just for a video. It's like, I like that content. Here's like $2.
Yeah, they give you $2. You get $1.60, and YouTube gets 30 cents.
I mean, that's actually really good. Just based upon my very short, like 2-week stint in the payment processing industry. I mean, that's pretty much all the revenue going to the creator for the most part. Because like every time, if it's only $2 and you're getting the processing fees of like 25 cents plus like the 2.5%, I mean, YouTube pretty much isn't making any money off of that. Maybe like half a cent or something.
Right. They make 30 cents for everybody that donates $2, basically.
Right. But I mean, part of that goes to the payment process.
Right. Exactly.
That's why I think a lot of things, and again, I'm sorry to go on a bit of rant here. It's just, I tend to believe that we can solve so many of our problems by like these different communities and people within communities helping folks within communities and stuff. It seems too much, at least within the modern meta and stuff. And I won't really get political here, but it's like, it seems some folks are saying, we need the government to do this, and then other folks saying, no, none of this at all. I'm like, well, what would be the hybrid of that? It's like, why don't we utilize free market principles and just help people make it as easy as possible for folks to give other folks that they know and care about their money without basically having all these ridiculous processing fees?
Exactly. I mean, it would be great. Hello, Washington County News Station. That would be awesome if they would give you something. You know, they say, well, we're going to put mid-roll ads in your videos. So if you watch my videos midway through it, now a lot of that I don't control. That's Google AdSense does that. All of a sudden you'll see my video midway through goes to an ad. They say, well, they do that to give you a little extra revenue. Since I turned on, I've done pretty good as far as revenue in here.
I think a lot of folks, some folks, again, there's the whole thing with like ad blockers, this and that. Dude, I don't really use ad blocker. Then again, I also like subscribe to like YouTube Premium, which was YouTube Red back in the day, which, like many things, was a free 3-month subscription that I forgot to cancel. But then again, it's like, okay, I don't have to watch ads. And especially for me, I'll listen to YouTube like podcasts and music while I'm at work. So rather than having to have the app up, using all that power and data, it basically turns it into a digital radio station. So there's no ads, and basically I can have the app minimized. Personally, I think that option should be available to all YouTube, just anybody that literally logs in at all. I mean, that just makes sense to me. It's like, because one, it's more of a green thing, because one, the person saves electricity and data, which ends up helping everyone else out, but because it means there's more power and bandwidth available on the grid. That's why I don't think it should be a pay for feature. But just that in and of itself is, if I'm watching somebody that's part of the partner program, they actually receive revenue as well. The more premium subscribers that are watching, it does go to that. And the reason I know this is, even back with just YouTube Red, like I think 2 or 3 years ago, there was a particular content creator at the time where he was laying out some numbers and he was doing pretty well. He was probably making like $80 or something thousand a year on average base, but he also had several 100,000 subscribers. But he said about 30% of that at that time was from YouTube Red. So about a third of his revenue was coming from premium subscribers. Because if you think about it, it's like, okay, I'm shelling out, what, $12-13 a month. If I start watching, a percentage of that is going to go to the creator. If you apply that on scale, that ends up kind of doing a little bit of the same thing. It's people within the community that like your content. The more they watch, the more you earn.
Right. Which makes sense to me, but because I had another guy come in here and he made it sound, he didn't explain it like you have, right? He explained, well, I split this service. I pay $7 with somebody else, so I don't have to watch the ads. Well, I said, well, you're not supporting the community. You know, the way you explain it makes sense. So, because YouTube, once you get, it's like my videos, my channel's growing and growing. I'm probably looking here in the next month or so to be at my next threshold. But he way he made it sound is, well, I don't want to watch the ads, so I'm just going to do this, and which, I felt was a slap in the face to me personally, because, I got thousands of hours tied up into this channel. People think, you just put videos up. Oh, an average video for me takes me anywhere from 8 to 11 hours to put up,
Dude, it's so much. It's so much. And I was on Rants with Rogers channel. Shout out to Matt Rogers the other day, Academy Award-winning journalist. And he has a show called Rant Wars. And basically we get up there. And now what I was kind of ranting about was basically thumbnails. And it seems like such a simple thing. I realize there is software and stuff you can pay for. I realize a lot of times I'll generically do the same thing that I can crank out fairly quickly. But if it's a topic that you haven't specifically touched upon, yeah, you can just do a quick Google image search and throw up something. And if you get fancy, maybe throw some text. But it is a process. And especially if you want to do a little bit of Photoshop or cutting out another image to superimpose it, which one helps with creative use. So somebody's less likely to be able to copyright you because you added your own influence and effect onto it. But as well as, I do think it makes people more likely to click on it, because let's face it, we shouldn't judge a video by its thumbnail, but we totally, or at least I totally, judge videos by their thumbnails unless I really know the person or something. I mean, it's an unfortunate thing, but like you said, it's a process to do that, to get the footage, to basically edit it, to apply music, titles, intersects, this, that, and the other thing. It's doing a good video, like you said, can take a long time.
Yeah, it can. In my turn, don't ask for people to come to your channels. If Lady Coach is in here and she wants to connect with you, you cannot say subs either in here.
For some reason, that seems to kind of demote things within the algorithm.
I'm gonna put that person in timeout, because they were saying they tell their friends to not watch the videos. I think it could be somebody that's not.
I think from what I saw, and maybe they just didn't know about the subscriber saying that thing, the shorthand version of that in the chat, kind of it ends up making things that you're kind of just trying to churn and just kind of like automatically have folks join and stuff like that. They're not a big fan of that, but I think what my turn was trying to say there in the chat was that they didn't really care about folks watching any
Right.
advertisements. They just wanted them to consume their actual content. At least that's what I
Right.
read.
Well, they were I timed them out because of that comment. So, because of that comment, you cannot say done, subscribe, sub in the chat, period. YouTube picks that up as a spam. I'm a monetized channel and they don't like it. Hello, Dad.
I mean, it could just be an honest mistake there, because I'll be straight up. I didn't know about that till somebody told me.
Yeah. Well, they just were timed out. They weren't blocked. So I just 300 seconds. I just got to think about what they said. So
well, it also removes it from. So if YouTube's scanning the chat, it also won't pick it up as spam. So it's nothing against them.
Yeah. No. Some people just don't understand policies and practices on YouTube. So, and hello, Daddy of 13. I'm back. My channel was privatized for a few months. I had to get away from here. You are a terrific teacher. Well, I just know what I've learned from being on here. There's do's and don'ts about YouTube, policies and practices.
I mean, I've learned stuff from you. You told me about that whole like slobs thing, that Streamlabs OBS thing on my phone. I learned how to do a little snap cam thingy from you.
Right. And it's like let's see here. My channel, particular channel, is about 14 years old.
Whoa. You're an OG.
That's how long I've had this channel. My first ever video I put up here was a riding in my golf cart, which I still have that thing, holding a camera on video mode, riding down the road, bumpy road. You see how my hands are going. That's what that video looks like. You know what? That video's still here. My worst video is still my best video because I'm still talking about it. It's still in here. I'd learned in those years how to edit. I've learned about YouTube, which the do's and don'ts of YouTube. I've learned all this stuff from YouTube. And I started pushing my channel thanks to Coast to Coast Drone, who's in here right now. He shared me out on his Facebook page, I think it was a while back, and he shared it out that about my channel, and I gained a lot of people from that community, and they're slowly starting to coming around again. So, but yeah, I've learned a lot of do's and don'ts on YouTube, what you can and cannot do. So.
That's crazy. I literally just remembered the original password to my channel from back in like 2009. Because like back in the day, what was it? Basically, I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft and stuff at the time. It's like, well, server first, level 80 Death Knight and everything. Woo! But all I know is I kind of hadn't been taking good care of myself. So I put together a little fitness vlog where I dropped like 90 pounds, 50 pounds in 90 days. Yes, no, the other would have been a little bit more extreme. But all I did was basically just hit the gym. I kept track of it. And all of a sudden, I was just doing that like for me to keep track of it, to show that I did it. And all of a sudden at the time, like this is before Google bought YouTube. This is when like it was just YouTube. There was no like partner program or anything like that.
Right.
I was just doing that. And all of a sudden, I'm like, people are subscribing to me? This is strange. Keep getting all these emails. And I was actually extended something to the partner program after I kind of stopped doing that, because back in that time, it's like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, well, I should get a job now and everything. Well, I studied business in school, so let me do the whole corporate route and everything. And then I did my little corporate 100 job gig and everything, stopped doing the YouTube thing, realized that I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the corporate gig unless it's something that I'm really into, and now I'm back to YouTube, and then I'm like, oh, let me create a new channel, and I'm like, oh, what if I spent 10 years actually focusing on this? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You learn things.
Well, when I bought my first drone, I had to have someplace to put the footage. I didn't want to bury it in a computer. And how did you feel when you got your first thumbs down? How did that affect? I can tell you exactly what I did. My first ever video put up, and I had like more thumbs down than thumbs up. How did you take it?
Are you talking about a video that has more thumbs downs than
Oh
the thumbs up?
no! Your first ever video you posted, and you got thumbs down. How did you feel about that video? How did you feel about the thumbs down?
Oh, I'm just like, oh, I probably kind of feel a little crap. Like, why wouldn't somebody like this? Even though in my mind I'm like, well, there are plenty of reasons not to like it. It's like nobody's gonna love everything. I mean, that just like
Right.
logically it makes sense, but I think psychologically you're like, oh, somebody's attacking me, and then you realize it's like, well, this is fine. That's why it's the thumbs up and the thumbs down. It's like I don't thumbs up everything. I like many things, but
Right.
I'd probably also thumbs down. I watch Gladiator and stuff. I know they have the thumbs up and the thumbs down there.
Right.
It's
Right.
like, well, why should this surprise me? And that's like, well, people are allowed to express their opinions. And you
Right.
know what? Also, somebody's still interacting with your video. That's an
Right.
interaction. Even if
Yeah,
they don't like
exactly.
it.
I mean, it's still a view. My first thumbs down, I defended it to the one guy gave me the thumbs down for 5 minutes. I said, why am I worried about this? And I go to other channels, really big channels. They'll put this awesome video up there, and you'll see they'll have like 11,000 likes and 246 thumbs down. It's still a freaking view.
I think some folks are out there just to kind of like either stir the pot, or if they don't like somebody, they're just going to like thumbs down pretty much everything.
Exactly. And you know, it still counts as a view. It still goes to your analytics. If you're monetized, I don't care at this point. I get revenue from, if they take the time to watch me and give me a thumbs down, they left enough time in here that YouTube will pick it up, and I'll make revenue from it.
What you just pointed out right there is one of the most important things in this internet stuff and things, in my opinion. It's just like folks will kind of like go, it's like, okay, I'm using the moniker the memes of destruction. As somebody that goes by the moniker of the memes of destruction, I actually don't meme all that often in the standard Twitter or Facebook senses, and like the little picture with the words and everything. But my thing is with that, it's like if somebody took the time to meme you, they cared enough to spend the time to meme you.
Well, I mean, sometimes what they're doing, they may not want to do a full paragraph critique of your video, but they're giving you a thumbs down to make you, think about the video. Maybe there's something you need to look at,
Right.
Yeah.
No, a lot of times comments are also constructive. Like you'll see a comment, and this has even happened to me. It's like they're pointing out, they're being critical. And again, like something about like either my biology or human nature is like, oh, this is bad, this is a threat or something. And I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, I go back and watch my video. I'm like, I didn't actually fully process this video. They totally have this point. This footage, if I would just watch another person's channel, I'd probably say the exact same thing. But just because it's me, what? Am I going to get all offended about it? It's like I could, or I could try to be better.
Yeah, I mean, I've been at it long enough. I took a break from YouTube. I took a few months off here, and I come back with a new attitude, thicker skin. I don't, and all the other stuff. I'm not no stuff that, I'm in a different community now, and they're great people where I'm at now. And as well, I ain't saying the other community was bad, but it was like I don't want to pick on anybody from comes in here from that community.
Hold on, no, Claude. Say that. Go on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that I'm in a different community, different attitudes, and in turn, it's affected mine, give me more positive attitude towards my channel. And, that's what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to back away from something, reevaluate your situation, and come back in with a different attitude. And it's working. I mean, I've gained, 170 people in 4 days from just being what I am now. I'm not so defensive of in the chat of people that come in here, and I'm not worrying about trolls as much and stuff like that, because I don't get that many. I haven't had any.
I think it's a testament to kind of like the way you built your channel and stuff, because while we also have had limited interactions, it's like the interactions I have had and the content I have consumed, I mean, you've been extremely consistent. You don't really just seem to kind of be like, oh, the wind is blowing this way with these folks or anything. It's just like you're doing your thing. You're being consistent. You're trying to be fair. Will I agree with everything that you say? No. But just because I happen to have a difference of opinion with you doesn't mean that I can't like you as a human being.
Right. I mean, I don't necessarily discuss it, but the political thing in our world, you know what I'm talking about. I may not agree with my neighbor across the street. He's different. He was different than I am, but as a person, I like him. You know, that's what you got to get beyond. Get beyond all that crap and get back to the one-on-one with people. I like you. You're a very articulate person, and that's basically what I learned. You get beyond all that crap and just start looking at the people, and that's what I do here. I like everybody that comes in here. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. So, you know, and I've learned that my little time off from here, what I got to do with life, and that's what I do now. So
there was a point here where pretty much every month I was almost taking about a week or so off, just kind of like of content and stuff like that, because very often I delve into a lot of political topics and stuff. I remember when basically we kind of started the 15 days to slow the spread, basically of the plague and everything here. For about the next 60 days, I covered at least the beginning and or the president's initial remarks at each one of those briefings every single day. And Claude, that drained my soul.
Yeah, exactly. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of negativity, and like when all this was going on during the election and all these things, I didn't watch news. I'd come down, turn my computer on, watch YouTube videos, because I want to get away from that stuff, because it just, you know, you're so frustrated, and it's on the news every day. So hopefully, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But now that it's over and done with, everybody can go on with life, and we can just get back to being somewhat normal. Hopefully they figure everything out for, you know what I'm talking about, because you can't say those on YouTube platform. They don't like you say that what's going on in the world. But
I mean, you this is one of the big, and I kind of tweeted at Team YouTube the other day, and I'll just the generalized statement, because I don't mind looking at politics and stuff like that. I realize people have very strong opinions about it. But the way I look at it, it's like I've been identified basically when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons with my very progressive hippie friends. They're like, memes, you're a sane Republican. And then I'm talking with some anarcho-capitalists, and his wife happened to say, memes, you're the nicest communist I've ever met. So it's like, all right, sane Republican, nicest communist. I fall somewhere along this very broad spectrum here, but I think a lot of it is your reference point. But basically what I had brought up to Team YouTube, because they had let folks know via their blog post that there were certain changes here, is basically you were allowed to express opinions. And the big thing is I searched for and found an old clip from the Joe Rogan Experience where he happened to have former vice journalist Tim Pool on at one point. They're reading a Fortune article why Jack Dorsey, who's currently the CEO of Twitter, why he was ousted at Twitter back in 2008. And this article was from Fortune magazine.
Right.
So they're on the website, and they said at one point, Mr. Dorsey's management style or whatever was so problematic. And Joe Rogan was initially, he's like, oh, well, this is an opinion piece. And Tim Pool points out, well, you said it was an opinion piece. Where do they say that? I went back to that article. Nowhere on that article or in the URL does it say opinion.
Right.
And that's one of the issues here, because before, when you were conducting journalism or somebody was publishing something, if you're covering facts, let's face it, that can be kind of dry, because you're who, what, when, where, why, how, maybe a little bit more subjective, because I mean, none of us are God. But when you get down to it, it's like we labeled opinion. And I think that might actually be the solution. I'm not a big fan of having all these different policies and everything, but if the issue is differentiating fact from opinion, I think the news and everything is like that too.
Yeah. Okay, Messiah, I'll see you later now. I'll see you later on tonight. I'll be over your live stream. Yeah, Yeah, I decided. Actually, I took the best time off because all this political stuff was going on, and my Facebook. Oh my! If you're on, oh my God, there's so many.
Facebook was paying people, or had looked into paying people to stay off for like a week or two before and after the election, just because it literally is soul draining. Because you're seeing people that you care about, you love, and very often you'll see opinions and things that they're linking to and stuff that are just so outside your realm of just like, that ain't right. I do not agree with that at all, and you
Yeah,
feel like it takes away from their character, even
I
though.
hate. I hate to say how many people that I've unfollowed on my Facebook because they were getting. I said, man, I want this over. I'm sick of looking at my feed and seeing all this political stuff. And like you say, I'm looking at this and said, that's nothing. It's not even on TV. It's not even on news. They're not even talking about that, and stuff like that. And I got the point where I hate to say it, I've unfollowed a lot. I didn't unfriend them. I just unfollowed them. I figured I'm going to follow all these channels on Facebook. When we get done, I'll turn them back on, because I shut my YouTube down probably at the right time because I was just going freaking. It was I had a lot of things going on. I had lost a grandson. He died of a drug overdose. I had health issues. I was having health issues. My wife lost her aunt. I lost my sister-in-law a couple weeks ago from the pandemic. So I had a lot going on, and YouTube was, YouTube is just a place to go have fun for me. And I, between that and looking at my Facebook, and it's blowing up with all this political stuff, and I just said, oh. So I took a break, Facebook and YouTube. I didn't go on none of that stuff. I just did other things. If I did go on YouTube, my channel was still there, but I'd go watch happy videos,
Right,
get away from it.
And I think one of the things that we should try to realize is, at least, I think it's a few as a percentage, very loud voices on whatever side, often at the further edges there, that go out there that very often, I mean, let's face it, there'll always be folks that will start the drama. There'll always be some folks that just want to see the world burn. And very often, the most extreme voices are often some of the loudest, because, at least in my experience, it's like, I have to talk to folks left, right, up, down, and just pretty much everything in between. And it's like, when you boil right down, most folks just want to live a good life and be left alone.
Who really do? I mean, it's like I'm retired. This is my job now. I get. We were talking about this earlier. I get Social Security and all that because I'm retired. This is my other job now. I used to be drive cars and move cars all over. I actually make more money doing this than I driving cars. So this is my other job, is this channel. And I retired because I'm trying to say, I'm at this point in my life. I don't want drama. I don't need drama. I don't want to see it on TV. I'm sick of all of it. It's just like, I know it's not going to be done yet, but you know what I'm trying to say. I just,
it's you would prefer to see folks save their drama for their mama.
Exactly. I don't have an issue with. I don't care what your political beliefs are. It may be different mine, or mine may be the same as yours. I don't know, but I don't care what your religious beliefs are, because you may be different than I am. But all I do care about is the person. Gets right down to it. And the guy across the street, I can tell you right now, is the polar opposite of me in this political field. But he had his hardware hanging, and I just went over there, and when I was talking to him one day, and he said, well, so-and-so made a comment about my stuff out here. I said, you know what? We spent the last, 200 years in the United States fighting for our freedom to be able to do and say what we want. I said, I got to respect whatever your opinion. I don't have to agree with it, but I'll respect you. And
unfortunately, I think that's something that we're losing for a number of reasons. And unfortunately as well, I think one of the reasons why we see this is because often a lot of the most salacious content, a lot of the most extreme claims are the ones that rise to the top. Because if you say something extremely controversial, it's like, I'll be straight up, I love drama. And it's just one of those things. I think this is why what they call them, like daytime soaps or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, they were considered dramas because there's drama, and apparently they lasted and are still going on today. So there's something to that. So unfortunately, if we're living in the clickonomy, it's also highly profitable as well.
Right.
So since there's the incentive there to go out there and essentially say kind of nutty bananas things, is it really a surprise if people are saying nutty bananas things? But the thing that bothers the heck out of me, Claude, is I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'll see some of these claims and I'm like, okay, rather than just fight back and say something that's the standard talking point on the other side, I'm like, well, I'm a skeptical person, but rather than assuming the person is wrong, let me go with it, because I'm a proponent of sometimes you just got to steer into the maelstrom of chaos as well and hope you end up coming up on the other side. Let me entertain this idea. Let me steel man that person's position. Let me put forth the greatest argument that they have, and then can I beat it down, rather than doing a straw man, which is basically you're misrepresenting a person's argument, and so you can easily knock it down. That just seems kind of lazy, in my opinion. Whereas if I give the strongest argument my opponent has, and they're this heavy armor plate. I'm sorry, I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy games. Like, you got this heavy duty like Black Knight or something, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, how do we defeat the Black Knight? You slowly, it's like, all right, you lop off his arm and stuff. And again, in Monty Python, we do not promote violence here. And then it's like, oh, I have a victory. It's like, no, you haven't. It's like, your arm's off. No, it isn't. So then he chops off his other arm. So you're slowly dismantling it to the point where it's like, you can't even move. And you just walk away. You don't need to finish your opponent off. It's just you slowly dismantle them. And I tend to think,
well, that's a good point. Sometimes you got to look at whatever that person's argument and do your own study. And that, I think people don't like to do that either. They'll,
hard.
They'll look at a comment, then they'll say, well, okay, now look at that comment. Now go back and try to figure out if that comment is factual or otherwise, and then you work your way backwards. You may discover, well, that comment's totally off the wall. It's not true.
Well, number one, it's sometimes we might be wrong, and whoever we're arguing with, maybe they have a better argument. And number two, what you were just highlighting there, just with this internet of stuff and things, depending on the platform, and one of the issues is every platform is a little bit different. So how things appear on one platform are different than the other platform. So whether it's Twitter versus Facebook, very often I'll see something pop up and I'll be like, oh my God, are they talking to me? Like on the YouTube comments here, all of a sudden I'll see a comment. I'm like, oh my God, this person's attacking me. I'm like, no, this person isn't attacking me at all. I just happen to be tagged in a long YouTube chain from a video I commented on 3 months ago. So it's like, the way we process different comments, because if you just have a standalone comment, it's like, that was bad. It's like, okay, are you talking about my most recent video upload? Oh no, you don't like my stuff, you're attacking me. Whereas all of a sudden it was a comment that I had wishing people well after somebody maybe was a victim of something from a local news affiliate that I commented on 6 months ago. And they're stating that situation was bad. That was bad. That's a lot different than saying this video I spent 10 hours on is bad.
Right. Exactly. And I don't know how you feel. I know you like to, I've watched some of your videos. You like to have fun on here with your videos, with your opinion pieces and all that. And, I look at it this way. People come in here to be entertained too. I mean, realistically, I don't have a whole lot of people, but it's holding right now because apparently they liking what we're talking about. I have a gentleman from Ireland, Scotland in here right now listening. So, and stuff like that. So it's getting down to, people, I don't know. I think people take life way too serious at times. They need to back away and maybe go outside, stand on their porch and take a big old breath of fresh air and think about what's going on, and go back in and rethink their whole situation. And that's basically what I did.
Well, and unfortunately, there are also some areas where that's a bit discouraged and stuff.
Right.
Point. And
Yeah,
say,
they don't want you to think about what they say. They just want you to agree with it. So
it's
yeah.
and to be fair, very often what I'll kind of see is kind of like what we were just talking about here. It's like I can understand why folks are doing certain things. The thing that complicates things is if you were saying something extremely different not all that long ago, and the level of hypocrisy. And you know what? Even if you end up changing your mind or doing something different, see, my big thing is I hate when people are like, "Oh, people are dumb. People are dumb." That actually offends me, and the reason it offends me is that hasn't been my life experience. In that, I tend to think people are smart. They know what they know, often well, but when confronted with something that they're unfamiliar with, they often go with what the folks that they know and trust are saying. So it's like, if I put things into that context, it's like somebody may be saying something that I vehemently disagree with, but I'm like, well, if that's the folks that they know and trust are saying, it's like, and they're not an expert, they haven't spent like 20 or 30 years in that particular field or situation. It's like, well, why wouldn't I think that they would say something like that? I'd probably say the same thing. So it's, I believe at least our jobs as folks that just want to treat each other well, it's like, all right, well, how did you come to that as well? Is it because that's what other folks you know and care about are saying? Did you have a particular experience in your life that brought you to that point? And you know what? There's a good amount of time where it's like, well, I haven't had this experience. It's like, I have not had that experience.
Right.
And at least I might not agree with you, but I at least get the gist of where you're coming from.
Right. Well, that's the other thing is, we're in a click. I think you said it too. We're in a click community. You can go on a computer and you can click on a topic, and you can probably go down, do a web search on Google, click on that topic. You can see all these different articles on there. And most people, when they do that, they're going to go to that first one. They're not going to take the time to go through these all articles and kind of study each one of them, because then it may change your way of thinking about that particular topic. But everybody, a good example, I go click on eBay, right? On Google one day here. eBay, the search pops up. I click on it. It's Amazon. If there's a topic in here, I'll say this. I'm a firm believer. I don't believe the news network, all of them know are 100% sure of everything that they put out there. But if you go to like Google, you do what you want. If you do search for something, but don't always pick the first thing. Go through and look at all of those. Take a few minutes and study all these different links to whatever your question you were asking, because it may, okay, that's nothing then.
It's one of the things too is you also look at the timing, because especially if you're doing something, I've been watching like a lot of science videos and stuff recently. Guess what? It's like science is a process. If you click on the first thing, and that was from 5 years ago, and we had a recent breakthrough freaking 2 months ago, all of a sudden it's like, okay, maybe there's additional information. And that's why I don't often go out of my way and say, oh, these people are completely wrong. Whereas if I have additional information, why would I go after somebody from not knowing something?
Exactly. I'm going to give you a jacket, team. They're in here on their channel, so you can take care of it. Yeah, that's what I figured out. Don't always listen. What I'm trying to say is, you go to Google, you search for a topic, you pick the first one. It's always the wrong one. Take time to study and go through all the things before you voice your opinion, because it may change you all the way around. You may say, "Oh, really? I didn't think of that way," because the news network, I think they like to embellish a lot of stuff.
If you listen, because a lot of times I'll hear folks saying it's like, oh, well, the news is lying or something. If you actually listen to very often the language that is used, they'll say it's like, there's no credible claims, or it's like, or this it has been alleged. Very often it is believed. So they're not saying it's true. They're stating it's speculation without saying this is my opinion. That
Right.
Because we all know nobody would ever express their opinion as a fact on
right.
the internet.
Right, because it's like you say, this is opinion, but everybody will take, because it's coming from the news network, that it's fact.
Well,
they
I mean, news has certain connotations, so.
Yeah, the news network, they have their favorite. Everybody has their favorite channels you watch. Everybody does. Everybody here in the chat has their favorite news channel. They listen to it. Well, they can't be wrong because that's my favorite channel. Well, guess what? Sometimes they can be.
It's the way I look at it, going back to the article or whatever news you're consuming there. I try to do what I call asymptotal analysis. So what the heck's an asymptote? I'm not even really sure myself. All I remember in math, it was that thing that started going up and then went up at an infinite amount of point, goes down, and then comes back up at something like that. So basically, I try to look at it from the broadest spectrum possible. I'm like, okay, if I'm saying something and somebody disagrees with me, it's rather than assuming I'm right, let me make the assumption that I'm wrong and they're right. And let me think through it, give the strongest argument for their side, give the strongest argument against my side. And if I can tear down my own argument, it's like, okay, did I really have the best argument there? So basically, if I'm looking at news or something, if I'm like, okay, well, here's a topic that people are disagreeing on, which seems to be a lot of topics nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
So what I'll do is I'm like, okay, well, if I'm looking at it from a left-right paradigm, let me go to a particular source. Okay, let me go to at least what I consider decently credible, more of a left-wing source. Let me go to what I consider more of a decently credible right-wing source. See where the bounds are, identify the actual facts of the situation, and then just kind of look at where the language is like, oh, well, this was highly problematic, or there is no evidence of this, or we do not believe this, or basically take out the adverbs and the adjectives and stuff like that and actually get down to the actual nouns.
Exactly, because if you watch on two different networks, the article basically
you watch a completely different story.
It's the same thing. It's a different story, but if you get down to there might be commonality in there somewhere that you say, oh, okay, they do agree at this point.
I think a lot of it is just kind of let's just say audience virtue signaling, in that no matter what it is, there are certain buzzwords that you will use that all of a sudden it's like it's going to confirm certain people's biases and stuff. It's like it's what they want to hear. I mean, it's marketing. I spent about 10 years as more or less kind of a quote unquote corporate shill. I worked in corporate sales. Right. My job was to sell you as much of something for as high a price as possible. Why? Because I got paid more money for that. And that was one of the things, and maybe one of the reasons why I kind of got a little bit away from the corporate sales thing. Because when it gets to the point where it's like, all right, Claude, I can sell you this exact same roof for $25,000 or $20,000. The only difference is the size of my commission check. Yeah. Not necessarily the greatest incentive for the consumer.
No, exactly. So, but I guess that's what it is in our world right now. And there used to be a time that people will walk out in their front porch or out in the yard and say, "Hi, how you doing, neighbor? You know what? I have two houses. I have two houses. I have this one, and we have a house up north, and I go up north. I know more people up there than I know here. I can walk up my front door, and short of two people across the street and the lady that I somewhat talk to, I don't do that. And it gets down to people don't take the time to. With the way it is right now, you can't really do that. But I'm just saying, people don't take the time to get to know people.
We have, in the time that we've become so connected, we've lost so many real life connections, because it's like you said, dude, I still remember watching freaking what was it? Tim Allen, Home Improvement.
Oh, I love that.
He would go out back and he would have basically, what was it, Alan or something like that? He's
Yeah.
behind you. You never see his complete face and everything.
Yeah.
But they'd have all these deep conversations about things, and Tim would rant about something, and then all of a sudden he'd be like, "Well, Tim, maybe you done wrong here, or what do you think?" And you'd have at least a decent message. Does the message apply to everyone in every instance? No, but it's one of those things where it kind of reminds me of like the old Aesop's fables and stuff like that. You have a generalized proverb, and it's something that is decent that, you know what, if more folks kind of took that up, we'd probably have a better world. But it's just now we have the ability. I remember listening earlier, you guys were talking about it, where it's like a lot of folks, maybe they're on a stream and something, and all of a sudden they're like, all right, they just like kind of like X out, and all of a sudden, oh, they're gone and everything. Why? Because you can do that. You can't do that in real life with people and stuff.
No.
Heck, my mom even told me one day that we had a neighbor, and don't get me wrong, my mom, she can totally be a chatty Cathy, but one of our neighbors, Joe, he happened to be out there, and he would yak your ear off for like 45 minutes. And my mom pulled into, we happened to have a detached garage at the time. And she pulled in and she noticed Joe. He was out there, he was looking. What my mom did is she literally exited out from like, I think, another door in the garage. She literally went all the way around to the other side of the house and went in that other door, to the point where she peeked out the window and she sees Joe, and it's like, oh, Mrs. Memes, are you okay there in the garage? And it's like, she just didn't want to have to talk to him, because it's like just saying hi and maybe having a 1 or 2 minute conversation. But it's like, let's face it, some folks like myself can ramble on and on for a while.
Right.
And a lot of folks are very polite, and they don't necessarily want to say, well, I have to go now, and then just kind of leave. And I think a lot of times on the internet, you could just peace out or bye, and then other folks, they kind of feel obligated to continue on with the conversation.
Right. Well, it's like when I was small, I'm 64 years old. My parents would say, you know, when I got to a certain age, go outside, come in when the lights come on. I rode a bicycle from my house. So I live in the west side of Michigan, Grand Rapids, the city of Grand Rapids. And I got on my bike one day. I said, I'm going to ride up north. I rode from Grand Rapids to Hardy Dam, which is about 70 miles, on a bicycle. I was 12 years old. You can't do that with a 12-year-old nowadays. No way would I 12-year-old granddaughter or grandson say, I'm going to ride to your house. My son, he's 34 years old. When he was younger, he had a good friend down the road he'd go and play with about mid-block, about 12 houses down. We would literally go out and stand on the sidewalk, and we call his mother, his friend's mother, and she would stand out there, and we would watch him. Right. Then when he got ready to come back home, she'd call us. She'd stand out on the sidewalk, and we'd go out and meet him. We'd watch him come sidewalk. But back when I was a little kid, you didn't have to do that. Times were different.
You're absolutely right on that, and that basically was my experience, because I'm 36, and I had a very similar situation where at one point I didn't do that. I went pretty much down the block, like you said, probably about maybe 12 houses or so, to my buddy's Robbie's house. We were literally just playing outside in his parents' yard. My parents were like frantically looking. It's like, where's Memes? Where's Memes? Now maybe I think maybe I was like 9 or something at the time, maybe 10 or something. But it's like, okay, I literally, because I remember I had found this rock, and for some reason it looked like a knife to me. It was kind of like, it was like an elongated rock, but it was like in a quarter, and I was kind of like hitting a tree stump with it. And I remember it's like, oh, Memes, your parents were like frantically looking for you. I'm like, I literally just like rode my bike down the street.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Back in my day, you could do that.
Well, I think as 80s kids, didn't they also have the stranger danger thing, the kids on the milk cartons and stuff?
Yeah, too? Yeah. But we were also, you know, if we didn't know somebody, I did not go up to them either. You know, I avoided people, and if somebody come with a car, I knew enough to run like the flash away.
I mean, these are also things like very often our parents would tell us, for those of us lucky to have parents and stuff growing up. So, but
yeah, I lost my mother and dad. My dad died first, and 3 years later, I lost my mother. So, my dad died of a massive heart attack. My mother died from cancer. So, you know, you I don't know. It's a different environment. It is now. When I was growing up, it's that way. I have I have great grandchildren now, and my granddaughter is. I got my grandson. His girlfriend's expecting, and my granddaughter, she's expecting another one. So I'm gonna have great grandkids, and I look and I say, oh, what a time to have them kids come up in the world. Because back in my day, I mean, I I at 8 years old, I went to when I wasn't in school. I was raised differently. My parents had absolutely nothing. I mean, they could barely take care of the house and eat, that type deal. So 8 years old, I used to go watch my dad at work. You could do that. He was in the marine service industry. In other words, we did boats for recreational boaters, as marina. And I would go in there and sweep floors and watch my dad. And occasionally he'd have me wrenches and say, here, try to do this, try to do that. And help me put this motor on this boat and put these bolts through and tighten them down for me and all that. Well, I'd start doing that. And the owner of the place saw me. So this was in the 70s, 70, 73, 72 in that area. And he'd give me $20 a week in the 70s, an 8-year-old kid. 7-year-old kid at the time, I think it was. And all my friends in schools, I always come to school with cool little things, Well, you're rich. I said, no, I work. And that's where I was always brought up. I did that until I got to school. I worked at that same marina. Mm-hmm. And I was making more money than my dad was when he retired. But that's, I rebuilt my first outboard motor at 13.
Well, that doesn't sound like the most simple process in the world. I assume that you learned that over a number of years, and at least from what I know from the greater navigation industry and stuff, it's like boats and related products and stuff, they can be highly expensive because it's like you don't got that whole 4 wheels thing to keep you balanced there. It's like you need to have a certain level of balance. You want to make sure your hull is solid and stuff, that a little thing doesn't cause you to sink, because you get a flat tire, that sucks. There's a decent chance, as long as you're not like stuck out in the middle of nowhere in winter, you're probably going to survive. Well, you're in the middle of the ocean, you get a hole in your hull, you take on water, there's a good chance you may not survive. So
and that's the big thing is if a boat breaks down in water, you can't get out and walk to the nearest gas station. And so I did that when I retired from when I retired from that industry. I was an engine builder. I would build boat motors from 9.5 horse up to 1,500 horsepower. I would literally pull the engines out of a boat on a Monday, strip them down to the bare blocks. We'd send them out, get them machined. 2 days later, they would show back up. I would assemble these engines, put them back in the boat, and have them in that boat. And we go. These are like go fast, like fountains and cigarette boats, those type of boats. I would literally take them to the lake, to the Lake Michigan here by me, and we would do sea trials. We'd take them out and run them around, make sure they're all good. We're talking supercharged motors as well. And that's what I did, but it got to be a point, it was so stressful. I was getting to the point, I knew I was ready to get out of it. Because, I don't bounce like I used to. I was, climbing in and out of these boats all day, and I come home, you're literally beat. And so I reached that point. I said, well, I need to get out when I can get out. And that's what I did. But do I regret my dad getting me into this occupation that I end up retiring from? No. But would I send my son to do it? No. He's doing something totally different. He knows how to change a tire in his car, how to change his oil in his car and stuff like that. But he will never get into the stuff that I got into, because it ends up being hard work. Everybody thinks, boats are cool. I thought they were too. Boats are cool as long as you don't have to work on them.
I like boats. Then again, I probably not want to spend my entire Sunday taking the top end of an engine apart. So
exactly,
because I've worked on some car parts like throttle body, like more basic stuff, maybe air filters and stuff like that. But it's like, all right, I remember doing that stuff, could be a pain in the butt. Now, if you add in the fact that oh, you got a bunch of salt water and stuff that's that you got to deal with. It's like that does say much.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, and hello, Philippine American couple too. I want to say hello to you. I didn't get you yet. Hello and welcome to the stream. Yeah, it just got to the point where I just knew that I was done, you know, and I wanted to do something else. Well, I went and left that, and I went into a part-time gig. I've driven cars from Corvettes to Chevy Sparks. I've driven trucks from 16 foot to 26 foot in my last job. I moved cars all over for Enterprise Holdings, a rental car company. So I would I've driven cars from Michigan to Wisconsin, or Michigan to UP, all over Indiana, Ohio. Beautiful Mustang GT I got to drive. I drove it for 6 hours to deliver it to a place in Ohio. So I've done all that. That's what I did. But with what's going on in the world, there's no way they can guarantee how clean the cars would be. With, you know, people cough on a steering wheel or whatever. You don't know how long that's going to last in there. So then they decided to put all the drivers on indefinite hold. Then my wife said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "Plan B. I'm retired." That's what I did. But I still have my drones to fall back on. Obviously, that keeps me pretty busy. So I'm all the time looking on the internet to find something that's really cool by my house so I can go fly it. My goal this next summer is a wind turbine. I've never flown a wind turbine with a drone, and I got one already figured out. I can park on the edge of the road and I can fly into the turbine. Turbine's probably 200 feet off the road. I can fly into it, and I want to get one that's turning just slow enough that I can go through.
Just be careful. That sounds like it could be a very dangerously expensive venture.
Yeah, but if you get one, it's the blade. The blades aren't there. You know, they clock the blades, so they don't want them to. So when they're idle, they just barely move. Well, exactly. That's that one turbine. That's the one I'm keeping an eye on, because then I'll go up there. All right. Thanks, Daddy of 13, for coming in, Kevin. I appreciate you coming back and hanging out with me today. You're awesome. And he's from Scotland, Daddy of 13. And he actually has 13 kids.
That's impressive.
Yep, and he flies drones.
That's also very impressive.
Yeah, but so that's my goal. But that being said, too, I'm going to have to end up backing out of here. I've been on here almost.
Yeah, I was going to say it was probably about time to hit the old dusty trail. But no, I appreciate you having me on.
Oh, I enjoyed I enjoyed our conversation. It was something totally different that I was not expecting.
And would you mind if I clipped any of that stuff out for potential content?
You do whatever you want to do, as long as you don't pick on me too bad.
Okay, I appreciate it. No, I usually just put it to like silly music and stuff.
Yeah, that's all cool. All right. Thanks for hanging up with me.
All right. No, I appreciate you having me. I'll catch you later, Claude.
All right. You're welcome here anytime. You're welcome here anytime. So, all right. Bye-bye. And bye-bye, everybody in the chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hello, Lucky 7. I'm just getting ready to get out of here. I've been on here almost 2.5 hours. So, got to back out of here and do other things. No more live streams today. If anything, I'm just going to go out and hang out at other people's live streams later on tonight. So I was at yours, Lucky 7, last night. I think it was Crazy Kev, Memes of Destruction. Peace out, and thanks for coming in. Philippine America couple, thanks for coming in. All the team Bung Sing, you know who I'm trying to say, Ivy and all the team from Team Bung Sing, you know what it is. Thanks for hanging out. And John Baker, thanks for coming in as well. But I got to back off and go upstairs and hang out, and I'll be watching a couple live streams yet tonight. So, but I won't be doing any more today. So this was very rare. Normally I don't do them on Saturdays, but I didn't see anybody on, and I'm really happy that everybody come hang out with me today. hope we entertained you. I actually, Memes of Destruction, I actually enjoyed talking to him. So we talked about a lot of stuff, but we didn't offend nobody, and that's the main thing about it. And Shrimp Shack, thanks very much for coming in. I'm getting ready to sign off, but peace out, and love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.